Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of OMSI 2. Today we're back on the upcoming Lincolnshire v4 map. We're taking a trip around on the 47. So last time we did the 47A, which was a Retford circular, and today we're doing the plain old 47, which is also a Retford circular. I think it just goes around in the other direction, to be perfectly honest with you. We are working on the test schedule at the moment, so I don't know if this is how it's going to actually turn out. There we go, we'll pop the old 47 on the front there and press the wrong button so it turns the sounds off. There we go. Right, get them doors open and let everybody on board. I thought, given the current weather conditions in the UK, we would opt for a slightly snowier scene.
Lovely. Cheers.
So yeah, we've got it on snowing. Isn't that exciting? We'll see how that affects the performance of the bus.
Hello, driver.
There we go, old lady's getting on. Oh, single ticket, paying exact as well. Good on you, lass. You sit yourself down. There we go. Right, okay. Pressing the wrong button again. Honestly, my keyboard must be in a slightly different place. Right, move that on. Oh, late runners. We're just gonna pop a bit of windscreen wiping on there. Maybe a little bit more, cause there we go. Much better. Right, off we go. Bang that in reverse. It's not happening. Try again. There we go. Right. Reverse off the bus stand. Park very close to this Enviro 400 on the left-hand side. There we go. We're using the fantastic Studio Polygon 400 MMC. Alright, off we go. So last time... Oh, hang on. Yeah. Do we need to have the handbrake on? I can never remember to get it in gear. Nope, you just need to wait a little bit longer. There we go. Yeah. So we're using the fantastic Studio Polygon 400 MMC today in a Stagecoach beach ball livery. If I just pause that, we can nip outside and see how good this bus looks. Doesn't that look fantastic? We're gonna there we go. Holcroft circular. Now we're speaking to Mr. Moose about potentially using the solo on this, and he said that actually this particular route in real life. I've not got the directional arrows on, have I? Come on, Joe, you're better than this. He said this particular route in real life uses a Trident as a general rule of thumb, and it comes off the school runs. So normally it'd be out doing a school run, then it'd do this during the day. So it's not necessarily for capacity, but just because that's how it works. So we'll stick a few lights on. So it's just convenience more than anything for Stagecoach, which is quite nice. So I didn't want to use the Trident because I wanted to drive the 400 MMC, to be honest with you. Last time we actually drove this, didn't we? I really enjoyed it on the... Was it the 103? It's ever so slightly shorter than the Eclipse is this, so hopefully we should be able to get it round without bouncing it up the curb every verse end. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? The only problem is we struggled on the timings in some aspects last time.
Hi.
Hello
Can
there.
I have a child single,
For
please?
God's sake. Right, maths. Right, hang on. So, £8.65. Right, 5, 7, 8, 50, 65. There we go. Look at that. Bit of mental
Single
maths for
ticket,
Joe there.
please.
£3 change. I can just about do that one. That's a bit easier. The child does not want a ticket. That'll do. Yeah, we struggled for timings in the Eclipse. Now, this bus isn't as quick as the Eclipse, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. But we should be able to get round the racetrack today without clipping any curbs. I thought I pressed heavy snowfall. I mean, I can see the snowfall here. It's let me try and change it to a different one. Where are we now? There we go. For a wonderful winter scenery. It's not changed it. Have we got no snow textures, Mr. Moose? Is it because it's well, I suppose it's November, isn't it? Maybe they're just very, very good at gritting the roads in Lincolnshire. I mean, that does make sense. We've got snow on the house roofs at least. Yeah, okay. You just don't get any snow on the road. I wonder why that is. Anyway, since we last saw each other, he has been making some updates to this. So I believe, is it this roundabout that doesn't have the textures on because he can't find the correct ones just yet. So hopefully that'll be done in time. But he has been making some updates around this route. So you might notice some. I think they're probably quite subtle, because the route was already in very good shape when we last drove down here. I was told off for ridiculing his hedgerows. Oh, here we go. Westcourt North. Oh, little old lady's getting on. Right, we'll check there to make sure there's no bicyclists. So, a reminder that today we're on the 47, so we need to turn right first of all.
A return ticket, please.
go on a return ticket and give you a return ticket in a minute. Right, £5, £6 and 10
Thank you,
pence.
driver.
Yeah, you go sit down, dear. Whatever happened to the OAP's bus pass in Lincolnshire? They don't bother with it, do they? Poor woman's worked all her life and she doesn't get an OAP blue pass, honestly. Alright, here we go. So, round here into... So it's just exactly the same route as we did last time, just the reverse way round. So we actually need to be a little bit more considerate with regards to cars coming the other way, don't we? Look at that. Keep checking in the mirror there, making sure we're not going to take him out. Very foggy, isn't it? Look at that. Lots of rattling as always. I mean, there's not quite as much rattling. You can actually see my steering wheel going, whizzing backwards and forwards from the force feedback there. Got to be really careful as well while you're driving down here, because OMSI traffic isn't the most forgiving. I'm sure you'll... Whee! Up we go. Trying to keep time whilst also provide some form of comfortable journey. It can be quite difficult. There we go, straight across. A lot of traffic coming the other way here. It is, of course, 12:43, so I just put it to the middle of the day, to be honest with you. There we go. Right, take the parking brake off, or the handbrake, sorry. Right, off we go. Let's try and get out. See, driving this really does make me want an Enviro Classic. Oh, crumbs. Hang on. Right, he's not going to let me through, is he? So I'll have to pull in here. Are you gonna... You gonna come round? No? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have pulled in before that. Go on. If I flash my lights, will you do anything? Oh. Right. If I just... I mean, you've got loads of space to get past there, man, for goodness sake. This isn't helping with the old keeping it in time. Right, we'll just reverse in. There we go. Now you guys know full well that I have reversed into that car behind us. Of course you do. But if we don't see it, we can pretend it never happened. How's that? We'll pretend that car was never parked there. God, we're running late now, for goodness sake. That, kids, is what happens when you assume that that there's going to be no car coming towards you. Oh. What's going on here? Right, pull in here. That's lovely. Right, let them off. Right, are we ready? Right, off we go. Full steam ahead. I do really like driving this bus. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I really do want an Enviro Classic for OMSI. You know, the standard Enviro 400. I do realise we have the London City Bus 400. It's not quite the same as a full-on payware model, though, is it? I don't know if anyone's looking at doing the Enviro 400, Studio Polygon maybe, or of course Master Switch. I'm not sure, but yeah, it would be really, really good, wouldn't it? Yeah, right, full steam ahead. I was going to say, I hope that taxi's not blocking us in, but he appears to be parked across a junction, for goodness sake. Right, we're going right round here. And straight in. This is a nightmare for parked cars, isn't it, the 47? Quite a nice little, you know, if you've only got half an hour of your day, because, of course, Lincolnshire, I struggle with Lincolnshire. You know, to play a lot of it, because I find it difficult to do my videos on. You know, because a lot of the routes are quite lengthy, because of just how Lincolnshire County is. Whereas this is quite easy, you know, you can do a shorter video, about half an hour in length, it's just lovely. I do prefer to keep Lincolnshire more towards live streams, but obviously I appreciate it can be difficult doing live streams sometimes, can't it? Because just finding the time. But I do have a couple of other routes that Mr. Moose has sent me, the 107 and the 106. Round we go. Have I gone the right way here? I think I have. Yeah, that's a cul-de-sac down there, so we don't want to turn down there. I think, oh yeah, we both go the same way, don't we? And then the 47A, that goes round again, doesn't it? Whereas this one doesn't. This will probably turn right at the end of this little cul-de-sac bit. Excuse me. Obviously still with the cough. I do feel a little bit better, you know. Like a little bit better. I realise I'm still coughing. And every now and then it'll sound like someone's stabbing me with a needle under the table. That's me trying to postpone coughing. Is anyone getting off? I think we already have, haven't we? There we go. Find it a lot easier as well driving with the windscreen wipers on this than I do on the Master Switch Eclipse, the veiling, because it's quite loud, isn't it, on the veiling? Very, very loud, almost irritating windscreen wipers. Whereas on this, they're just, you know, you've just got that little motor noise in the background. It's a lot more agreeable, I find. Right, here we go. We're gonna do this earlier this time. Look at that. Oh, that would be me hitting the curb. Much more agreeable. Right, there we go. Full steam ahead. Let's get through this bit before anyone else comes. Nobody getting off. Excellent. Right, we'll carry on. Right, I can't see. Ah, there we go. I'm going to say there's a pillar in the way. They've got very good visibility, these buses, but for some reason, when you need it, that pillar's completely in the way. Right, round we go. I reckon we can get down here. How are you thinking? What are you thinking? So it should be, if calculations are correct, at the end of this road we go right. Yes, there we go. Nobody to get on again. Honestly, shocking. Right, here we go. Sandringham Road. So we'll pop out here. Nobody coming. Lovely. We could probably have a Green Road event for accelerating as fast out of there as I just did. Never mind. If you don't tell the bosses, I won't either. Good lord. It's probably a good thing there's only one bus in the circuit. Could you imagine if you met the other bus coming the other way? Look at that. No curbage. No running it up the curb. Getting quite an expert at this bus driving malarkey. Anyone would think I could do it in real life. Go right. There we go. Right, off we pop. Handbrake off. Right, is that... oh no, it's a park car. For goodness sake. They park in the silliest of places, don't they? Excuse me, love. Bus route, yeah? No consideration for that at all, I see. Thank you. There we go. Lovely field on the left. Some sort of park, maybe? Oh, Retford Cemetery, it says here. So, yeah, maybe there is a cemetery over there. Yeah, meeting the other bus coming the other way would not be fun at all. Right, here we go. Hang on, but maybe the cemetery's that way. Maybe that is just a park. Can we, oh, there we go. I can see what's happening now. God, there's a right draft blowing through the window. After this one. There we go. Right, we'll do this. Hopefully that car doesn't hit us. No, it actually left a bit of room. Look at that. Not like the OMSI traffic to do that. Right, here we go. And then we get this nice little clockwise bit that goes past the railway. Right, do we, yeah, do both routes go the same way around? I can't remember. I know they pop out, or one pops out here. 47A, yeah, I think they both go the same way around. That's fine. Oh. Does appear the snowfall's getting a bit heavier. Oh, motors are going. Flipping heck. When it started doing that, I felt like all of a sudden the game had gone in double time. Okay, we'll try loosening that off a little bit. Yeah, it's just not keeping the rain off, is it? I don't know, it's not doing too badly. Maybe it's because we were driving faster. I do find I prefer these in the beach ball livery, though that 2020 livery that they've got, it is growing on me, to be fair. I wasn't that keen at first, because it looks a bit funny at the back. I always think it looks like a big bottom. But, yeah. I think it would be better if the colours were flat at the back. You know, the yellow just went across the back without the big sort of, well, either a big bottom or a pair of breasts, honestly. Dear me. It's meant to be a family show that Stagecoach are running here. All the talk of that. But yeah, I just think it looks a little bit odd. Sort of a little bit suggestive. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I wasn't that keen. But from the front and the sides, I quite like the colours, to be honest with you. I think it's also because the beach ball livery has been with us for so long. It just, that is Stagecoach, isn't it? And I know that there'll be people that remember Stagecoach Stripes probably watching this that are thinking, actually, no, it was so much better when it was Stripes. And I get that. But it has to be said that the beach ball livery does look fantastic. I think it's a very timeless livery. Any bus looks fantastic in it, much like first Barbie livery. There we go. Thank you, child. 240 change. Yeah, first Barbie livery does look good on every vehicle. Mind you, controversial opinion, but I quite like first new livery, the grey and the purple. I don't like the new logo. I think it looks ridiculous, but that's personal opinion. I think the old logo was fantastic. Again, timeless. But yeah, the new one's just a little bit... Well, it's just a ridiculous squiggle, isn't it? Looks silly. Right, round we go. Anyone getting off? No, we're actually making good time as well. Makes a change, doesn't it? Right, so, oh, it's this bit. Oh, are you actually waiting for me? How nice. Makes a change, doesn't it? So we go down alongside the road here, don't we? Look at that. Powering along. Sam Martin. Give him a wave. There she goes, little old lady going into town. Bit of afternoon shopping for you. There you go, love. Get yourself on out the cold.
Hello, driver. A day ticket, please.
Right, here we go. Give her a 5-note back there.
Thank you, driver.
Treat yourself, love. And then we pop out here again. Do you know what? I really do quite like this route. Mr. Moose did say he didn't think I'd enjoy this route because it's, I'm not too big on circulars. And I do, yeah, I will admit, circular routes are not my favourite. But for some reason, this 47 and 47A, I really like it. It's a nice little town runner, isn't it? Right, here we go. Trying to get out of here. This will be fun. Or maybe we're actually, there we go. Maybe we did quite well. Oh, we did, look at that. So now, if memory serves me right, we should just go straight down the main road, back into town, shouldn't we? Oh, here comes Mr. Man. Better actually stop and pick him up, haven't we? Hello. Odd that we've got a bus stop directly on a crossing. That's just odd. Now, Mr. Moots, perhaps you can tell me, was that deliberate, the bus stop on the crossing? Is that how it is in real life, or is that just it made sense to put it there for limitations of OMSI, shall we say? I know that sometimes things can't be completely true to life, because OMSI does, have obviously still got to work within the parameters of the game. Right, here we go, primary care centre. Oh, there we go.
Alright. Hello.
Get that door shut, was right.
A single ticket, please.
Single ticket, there we go. And he paid exact, look at that. Bus stops are thick and fast down here, aren't they? You don't get up to any speed before you have to stop again. And look out for the crossing here. So is it this roundabout? Oh no, it's not. I don't think this one has. Does this one have? No. Here we go. So back into town now. Bridge gate. Does seem a terrible waste of a double-decker, doesn't it? Though I can understand why if the scheduling is that it interacts with the schools, obviously they'll need the capacity on the school run, won't they? But yeah, for oh hang on, we're 2 minutes early. Good heavens, when did that happen? There we go. Right, well, continuing on. Bit of an odd route, isn't it, really? Like, the timing seems very strict, very tight in a lot of areas, and then very slack in other areas. So, yeah, it's just a bit of an odd one. 1 o'clock. Just the one ding there. Make sure we get round without clipping the curb. Look at that. Much easier in a 10.9 metre double-decker, of course, than the 12 metre Eclipse. Perhaps I've found the perfect bus for this run. Oh, I mean, obviously this does also come in the 10.3 metre variant, doesn't it? There we go. Right, continuing on. So the 10.3 metre will be even better. Of course, you do have the variations of the right street light, which will also probably fit on this very well. But obviously, with it being a stagecoach run, and we're not stagecoaching Sheffield, I didn't think the street light would be particularly appropriate. Right, continuing on down. Obviously we've got the one-way system on the bus station to contend with here. Are you not, Oh, you're letting me go. How very kind. Look at that. Mr. Moose has set the OMSI traffic up to be quite pleasant in Lincolnshire v4, hasn't he? Of course, being a bus, we can make use of these lines here. I was told that on my my bus lessons. Apparently they're allowed to. HGV's the same, you can drive across them, whereas normal cars, apparently not. Who knew? Right, well, there we go, back at the bus station. I do hope you enjoyed that. I really do enjoy these runs, to be honest with you. I do mean to do a live stream at some point, though, to be honest with you folks. You know how it is, I can't promise. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to, before we do that, we're just going to put something silly on the front, like no display set, for example, so that those lot go away. Because you remember last time I kept getting told off, didn't I? There we go, right, get rid. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, I do want to do a live stream at some point, so that we can do the 107 and the 106, because they've been fiddled about with. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That might be Saturday, if I remember. But I am working, so it's one of them. It might not happen. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed today's episode of OMSI 2. If you have, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. And if you haven't already, do make sure you subscribe so that you never miss out on any future episodes of OMSI 2. Apart from that, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.